I like this one better. So simple. You're gonna have to wait. Get my theatrics out the way. We're gonna talk about some real shit. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, April the 16th, 2015. We're gonna talk about the media day and what's T Street Controversy Live was in the house. Now, we're gonna talk about it.
Our dreams are young and we both know they'll take us where we want to go. Hold me now, touch me now. I don't want to leave without you. Nothing's gonna change my life.
That's how the old heads dance.
You want to know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I'll never ask for more than your love. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You want to know by now how much I love you. No one can change my whole life through, but nothing's gonna change my love for you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You want to know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I'll never ask for more than your love. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You want to know by now how.
Doesn't it just make you feel good? I feel good. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, as I said, April the 16th, 2015. And we're doing major things here. So we had one of our team members, Chris Alexander, giving exclusive, extensive coverage of Floyd Money Mayweather's and Emmanuel Pacquiao Media Day Live. Here, footage is on T Street Controversy Live, and I'm still not done uploading it yet. There's so much to talk about. I said that leading into this, I did so many Mayweather Pacquiao videos leading up to the official announcement. I said after it's announced, I didn't told you everything already. So therefore, I said I'm only going to do one Mayweather Pacquiao video a week, maybe two. But now, as you can see, we're getting closer and closer to the fight, and I've had the privilege to do what I've always wanted to do on YouTube, as far as provide full coverage. And my God, we're providing full coverage for Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao press conference, media workouts, promos, highlights. We got the weigh-in, the final press conference, and the only thing we're waiting for now is just to see if we're going to the fight. But either way, I'm happy. We've done so much, so I'm just happy just to be in this position. So, right now we're going to talk about the media day. Right now I have about maybe 3 hours of footage of media day workout stuff, 2 to 3 hours of footage of everything that went on yesterday, including also about hours of Mayweather's workout. And the workout itself was only about not even 10 minutes long. Now, a lot of fans or people are asking themselves, like, well, is it mind games? Because Floyd Mayweather's workout was nice. Now, me, like I said, having all the footage, not being there, getting all that footage like every few minutes, it was like I was there. It was like I was actually, there. And Chris, I was there vicariously through Chris Alexander, who was covering our Los Angeles and Nevada area as far as fights is concerned. And briefly, I'm going to talk about it because I was going to do this video a while ago. Well, I was going to do a video on this one specific subject I'm going to touch on, but basically we need people. So if you're interested, in media, or if you're already in media and you want to talk, we can talk. And the people that we're working with right now, I talk to them all, and therefore we all have one goal and one plan. We all have an understanding. No, don't come to me if you're trying to be a superstar. So we're going to leave that at that. So anyway, being at both of these media days vicariously, pretty much, watching all this footage and everything and editing all this stuff, I'm asking myself, is it mind games? Is Pacquiao drained? Did they go light on the media day because of all the blood testing and all that stuff? And this is one of those situations where you can't look too deeply into because we'll never know. So it's like we can speculate, oh yeah, well, Manny's looking weak, and they didn't do a full media workout because of, he's training too much, he's overtraining, and all those different things. But at the same time, we won't never really know. So I feel, I feel this. Mayweather did what he was supposed to do. Floyd Mayweather's media workout was the biggest media workout in boxing history because it's for the biggest match in boxing history. So therefore, he put on a full workout. He did everything he was supposed to do, and he did it immaculately, and it was pretty much flawless. So I'm thinking to myself, Pacquiao should have done the same because Pacquiao has more celebrity in a global sense. If you get what I'm saying, everyone knows who Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao is. But as far as in Hollywood, the wild card gym being in Hollywood and just, you know, the scale of it, and it's a smaller, somewhat more confined gym, you know, than Mayweather's gym. So I thought, you know, he should have turned it up. He should have put on a media workout for the ages to put fear, you know, in their camp. But maybe that's what they wanted to do. Maybe they didn't want to show too much. Like, for example, we had the coverage of the Chavez Jr. media workout. You talk about lazy. They went to like whatever your local dollar store is or discount store is. They went to there, got these cheap ass, bullshit ass gloves. And they got in the ring. And you know, then you get Joe Goose, and you know he cool as shit, you know, with his denim jacket on. He just like, we're not gonna give you everything, we're just gonna give you a little bit. And I'm thinking like, okay, you know, like we don't know that Chavez Jr. has a reputation of being somewhat unfocused. I'm not gonna say lazy. I'm going to say unfocused. So, you know, he get up there and do that little bit of shadow box. He come up with his sunglasses on, you know, all laid back. And me, like I said, I'm a Chavez Jr. fan. He could do no wrong. But when it comes to Pacquiao, I'm thinking like, okay, Chavez Jr. did like a 5-minute, 7-minute media workout. It's not a workout. You know, that's just shadow boxing or whatever that is. But then when it comes to Pacquiao, I'm thinking like, well, it could be mind games, but at the same time, with all the stuff going on with the blood testing and all the time, it's just like, you know, we hear he's constantly getting tested. And remember he said he ain't like needles. He's getting the fucking needles down. Look, they poking him like, I'm looking at it like this. For a man who had all those issues with drug testing in the past, whatever the case may be, I've already talked about it, even though people think I just don't address the situation. He should have took the test. I feel like this when it comes to drug testing. If it's brought to your attention, you know, now all fighters should be tested 24/7, but if it's brought to your attention like, yeah, all right, I'll fight you for drug test, and you go, well, no, you know, well, if we do drug testing, we should do, no, it shouldn't be none of that. But like, all right, listen, we're going to pick the best one, whatever the case may be. We're going to come to an agreement. It shouldn't be no back and forth with that because that already contaminated, you know, the minds of fans, you know, who are watching the fight or following the news of the fight. Because it's like, fans, we will hear like, oh, he turned down this such and such testing. Well, he turned down this clause and all that. We hear that stuff. So what I'm saying is this. At that point in time, my personal opinion was that Pacquiao, at that point in time, being the leader in pay-per-view buys at that point, remember, Floyd Mayweather was inactive. Floyd Mayweather was a part-time fighter. So in my mind, I'm thinking Team Pacquiao and them were basically on some shit like, yo, who the fuck is he? You know, it wasn't about like, I understand that the drug testing could have been negotiated later on, but I just felt that maybe they felt disrespected. It's like, yo, you're not even fighting all the time, and then I'm #1 pound for pound right now, meaning Pacquiao, and you coming to me talking about some drug testing, you know, that's making me think you're scared. So I'm looking at it from a street aspect, and I'm looking at it from the business, but at the same time, still, where's Alex Ariza right now? So it's all those different things that, you know, that I know and that I put together. And then when I say these things, people say, oh, you making this shit up. It's like, no, I'm not. Like Alex Ariza, the same guy that Floyd Mayweather wanted Manny Pacquiao to take a test while he was with him. Now he's with you. And you got other people with you too. You know, so like the whole situation. So, you know, like I said, I'm not going to be up here doing, well, it's too late now. We're like literally like 15, 16 days away. So it's like, you know, I'm going to turn up as far as Manny Pacquiao coverage. But notice, like if you notice, I don't feed into all that bullshit no more, like doing videos of, you know, like, oh, he's sparring there with Randy Lar. Or doing videos like, oh, yeah, he getting knocked out. He got to bust the lip and sparring. Nah. For one, I don't have time for it. And also, it's just like, it's not, I get official shit now, so I can't feed in all that stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna go over the details once again. I've talked about them in several videos. This weekend, in exactly 2 days, you're gonna have a crazy night of pure boxing content to the point where if you're not a boxing fan, you know, if you're not in that house watching these fights or watching those fights that next morning or whatever the case may be, because you got Chavez Jr. versus Fanfara. It may sound like, oh yeah, but Chavez Jr. could lose. That's going to be on Showtime. Then after that, you're going to have the first episode. The first, it's going to be 4 of them. An epilogue too, which means it's going to come on after Mayweather Pacquiao. Of Inside Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Now, it's the all-access format, but it's not labeled all access. It's the all access format, and expect that shit to be good. I understand some of the promos you guys seen, and the majority of them are on the channel. You've been wondering, like, that seems a little, but no, that shit's going to be good. But then at the same time on HBO, you're going to have Tomas Delorme, pretty much, in my opinion, getting beat down by Terrence Crawford, and then you're going to have the fight of the night with Lucas Martin Matisse versus Ruslan Provodnikov. And then you're going to have something called At Last, Mayweather versus Pacquiao, which is an hour-long version of HBO 24/7. Now, it's not the same name, but the shit, both of them are deep. And so basically all this is on, all this is on Saturday night. So imagine if it was an HBO 24/7 and an all-access Mayweather on at the same night. Like, so I'm hyped. I'm already getting myself prepared. Yeah, I'm actually about to run out of battery. Anyway, I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live with RealCombatMedia.com.